You're listening to the Challenge Your Potential podcast, a podcast featuring serving Metropolitan Fire Service firefighters designed to give you insights into our firefighters, what drew them to firefighting in the first place, what qualities make for a good firefighter, and their tips for people thinking of applying. This is episode 1 with MFS firefighter Genevieve, who joined the MFS in 2019. Previously, Genevieve was in the Australian Defence Force for 20 years and was an Army officer and Black Hawk helicopter pilot. She loves AFL football, running, mountain bike riding, rock climbing and being assistant coach to her daughter's AFL team and son's soccer team. Genevieve says firefighting is a career that's open to anyone with the right values and qualities. Genevieve, why did you want to become a firefighter?
I wanted to become a firefighter because I was transitioning out of the Australian Defence Force and I was looking for a role that was going to meet some of my needs, and that was community service, being physically fit, being mentally fit, problem solving, working with a team.
Is being a firefighter everything you thought it would be?
I never thought of becoming a firefighter, but when I was transitioning out of the Defence Force, I looked into the role and I could see that there was a community service role. You had to be physically fit, mentally fit. Problem solving is a big part of the role, and also the teamwork, and that really appealed to me.
What do you love about your job?
The thing I love most about my job is the team I get to work with, and the other thing is every single time we get a call, it's to something different.
What are the variety of career opportunities available to a firefighter throughout their career?
So you can progress up the ranks from firefighter, senior firefighter to station officer and above. But the exciting thing for me is we've got a range of different specialities. So we can be on a firefighting truck one day, and if we're qualified, we can be on the technical rescue truck, which specialises in rope rescues and road crash rescue. We can be a hazardous material specialist. So there's so many options throughout your career.
What advice would you have for people thinking of applying to become a firefighter?
The advice I'd give to anyone applying is to, first of all, meet the physical standards. We've got PAT 1 and PAT 2 on our website, very accessible, so meet or exceed those standards. And the other piece of advice would be to talk to a firey if you can. If you see us out and about and we're not on a job, please come and have a chat. And that was the biggest part of my recruiting. I got to speak to some firefighters, and that meant I was making an informed decision.
Our recruitment campaign tagline is Challenge Your Potential. How do you think your firefighting career has challenged your potential?
So challenge your potential to me means stepping outside your comfort zone. So we do a lot of training in this role, so we can then go out and do our role operationally. The training is excellent and thorough. And once you have gained that skill base, step outside that comfort zone and see if you can acquire other skills.
What would you say to someone who's never considered firefighting as a career?
To anybody who has never considered firefighting as a career, I would say give it a go. Talk to a firey. Go and make an informed choice. Don't discard it if it's something that you've never thought of before. Challenge your own potential by going and speaking to someone about that career option.
Why did you become a firefighter?
So becoming a firefighter was never actually on my agenda. However, I was transitioning out of the Australian Defence Force, and I knew that I needed a career that was going to immerse me back into a community, be physically and mentally challenging, worked with a team. And I spoke to some firefighters about their role here at South Australian Metropolitan Fire Service, and it sounded like an ideal job. I went through the application process and was successful, and I haven't looked back. I love my job.
What do you think are the qualities of a good firefighter?
I think the qualities of a firefighter are be passionate about what you're doing, be community focused, have an open mind, be a lifelong learner, enjoy challenges, and love working as a team.
Why do you look forward to going to work every day?
I look forward to going to work every day because every day is different. We have a standard routine. We arrive, we take over from the previous crew, and and we check our appliances, check our trucks in the morning, do some training, have some PT sessions in the afternoon. But that structure is there for a reason, because very often the day doesn't actually look like that. We're getting called out all over the city at wherever the community needs us.
As a parent, how does family life and firefighting mix?
Mixing firefighting and family for me is an ideal mix. The shift roster, we have 2 days, followed by 2 nights, followed by those 4 days off. And I've noticed the difference with my family, and my children have also noticed the difference. It can be challenging when you have things like Christmas, when you are working, your shift, your 8-day roster keeps rolling on. But the advantage is you get to go to those on your days off. You can attend those school concerts and other activities that are important to your family.
Why do you think diversity is important in firefighting?
Diversity is extremely important in firefighting. In fact, it's like a foundational level or layer. There are so many different, I speak to people around the station about what their background was, and we have so many varied backgrounds. And when you have a team who have all done something different, it makes the problem solving incredibly efficient, because everybody has some different strengths.
We hope you've enjoyed these insights from firefighter Genevieve. Don't forget, there are other episodes of this podcast that you can enjoy, available on the MFS website, to help inspire you to consider a career in firefighting with the MFS.